all they know is they were really good at what they did. So they started a business, right? Like me, I'm good at shoveling. So I started a business. Okay. Well, great. But now what? What about the business part? What about the taxes? What about the accounting? What about everything else?
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
100% with you, Richard, because when I started my first business, the first 2 years looked like a prison, exactly like you described. Yeah. You're wearing all the hats, you're doing all this job, you starting a business, nobody knows you. Then you find your first client, they want to pay you a little money, or they don't want to pay you at all. Then the first supplier want you to give them a lot of money up front. And now you are accumulating all these negative, all these scars, like you said. And that goes inside your head. And remember, the mindset of the entrepreneur is that's why I love the title of your company a lot. Yeah, because let's talk about this, because in the first 2 years of anybody building a business, you're gonna get a lot of scars, like you say, and these scars are due of the process. I always said that become an entrepreneur is a skill set. The more you practice, the better you become. It's like driving a car. Or it's not a book. It's not gonna teach you how to drive a car. You have to actually get in the driver's seat and do it. And of course, you will get some scars in the process. Now, all these scars, they go into your brain or to your psychology, like like a negative emotional baggage that even some people, exactly like you said, people, entrepreneurs repeat. I've been there, I've done it myself. I said people, including me. You go and and you try to repeat the process again, and then it doesn't. It's not fun anymore. It's like you actually in a prison. It's worse than a job because you're taking the risk. You are responsible for everything. You have to deal with a lot of people tell you no, and you have to cope with that and keep believing in what you're doing. So when do you find the strength, and when do you find the breakthrough that you said, hey, I cannot keep doing this process again and again and again, because this thing that I'm doing is worse than a job.
Yeah, I think what happens is usually when I talk to people, you have to tell them they're in pain. You become numb to the stuff after a few years, especially if it's year 4, 5, 6. You're numb to it. You just keep going because, well, you got a taste entrepreneurship. You're kind of unemployable now.
Absolutely.
You do set your own hours.
Tell me about
it. they're just more hours, right? You just get to choose them. That's all. So you have to come in and express their pain to them. Like, well, everything you just said. Oh, you get paid last, don't you? Yeah, I get paid last. Okay, you run the company. Oh, I got to be here to open the door or nothing happens. I can't go on vacation. And if I do, I got to call in every day, make sure the place didn't burn down, right? So you tell them all this stuff. You're doing all this stuff. Like, do you really want to do accounting? No, I hate accounting. Okay, then why do you do it? Once you bring that up, you say, well, what's my alternative? I don't know anything else. All they know is they were really good at what they did. So they started a business, right? Like me, I'm good at shoveling. So I started a business. Okay, well, great. But now what? What about the business part? What about the taxes? What about the accounting? What about everything else?
Yeah, a lot of things that we need to learn that we don't even have any clue that they even existed, right?
Right. So I say, well, what if you systemized your business where this stuff was taken care of? There's a process for everything and a way for other people to do it. Then you start bringing those people in so they can succeed, not having someone come in and try to figure it out and say, here you go. And they run. Oh, that's one hat off. Then it's 2 hats off. Then it's 4 hats off. Now you're just wearing one hat, and it's the hat you want to wear. It's the vision hat, right? It's the market share. Let's grow. Let's do this. Let's do the stuff that only you can do. That's what we call your 5%. So that's what you have to do until someone brings up that they're in pain. They don't know it. Some do, but they don't know the way out. And then you just say, well, I'll show you the path and follow me. And they do. And next thing you know, 1 year later, 2 years later, they had the freedom.
Absolutely.
They're going to their kids' ball games. They're going to the music recitals. They're going on date night with their wife. They're spending time at the beach with the wife and kids, right? Without being on the telephone, right? They start to create that freedom. Go, wow, this was amazing. Yeah. As their business continues to grow and scale, right? So that's how we do it.
Yeah, and I love Richard that we're having this conversation. I have a cousin the other day, he's talking to me. He run a maintenance company, yeah, in United Kingdom. And he was telling me, Harry, you know what? I'm saying no to clients because I have to make sure that every project that I take, I'm on site working along my team to make sure that I deliver an amazing service for my client. And so all the clients that come, I need to tell them that I cannot take the job or that they have to wait. And I'm talking to my cousin, I said, man, you know, first of all, you never say no to clients.
That's right.
Never. You know, if you're gonna tell them no, give them to me. I don't have any clue, I don't have any company material, but you know, I will find someone to do that job. Never say no to anyone. Number two, you think that you're doing something amazing, that you know, to work along your team to deliver this project with quality, whatever. I'm telling you, every time that you go and do that, you devalue yourself and your company, because if you're not there, it doesn't work. So he was proudly sharing this with me, and I don't think that he didn't like my answer that much, but we get caught, you know, I think it's lack of experience, and it's part of developing this skill that we're talking about, Richard. Yeah. The whole point, people go to business to make it about themselves, like there's a little bit of
Right.
and a little bit of, okay, I'm the CEO here. I tell everybody what to do. I'm the owner of the thing. I don't want to hear Richard White to want to tell me about coaching. I'm the big boss here, and this is my business. I do whatever I want. And then they are in prison for 10 years. They're
Yeah,
not
that's
speaking. They're not speaking with the wife. They're not speaking with the
yep.
children. They have a lot of anxiety. This emotional pain sometimes actually end up in physical pain. They have the people can end up with cancer. The other day, I interviewing this very podcast, a multi-millionaire, that he got 3 multi-million-pound business, and the guy was vomiting blood. And he told me, Harry, that day, I decided, listen, I'm running this business. This business are not running me, because Richard, the business literally can kill you.
That's right.
Can literally kill you. You know, when I had my first property business, we managed to sell 5 million. I remember that all the clients, they want to talk to me. Yeah, I have hundreds of them. And they all want to speak with Harry. You know, they want to pay less rent. They want to, I don't know. So bottom line, and I'm thinking, these people, they're going to kill me. I'm only
That's
one
right.
person, and they all want to speak with me. Number one, there is not, I cannot even, all my day will be speaking with them, number one. And number two, they're gonna keep me. I cannot be talking with 100 people all the time. So I had to start, like you said, finding this key, and little by little getting out of the prison. And what I make it by accident. Yeah, I remember in the office I put a sign. Then I said, okay, don't come to me to ask me anything if you don't bring the solution, 2 3
That's
solutions. Yeah.
it. That's it.
Don't ask me, because you guys gonna drive me crazy. You also are a lot of employees. So I have already all the clients want to talk to me, and then I have all the employees coming to me to ask me things. So I say, hey, hold on a minute. So I put this sign, and it was a joke in the office. The people say, well, Harry's useless, don't go and ask him anything, because you know he will ask you to bring the solution. So then they start to come with the solution. I told them, okay, fine, out of this solution, pick your favorite.
That's
Why I
it.
have to pick? Why is me? We have to choose something anyway, and if it works. If it doesn't, we have to try something else. So it's not such a thing that Harry had to tell me what to do. You know, bring the solution, and then you want to tell me, you tell me, but you know, you will be you who will pick. Bottom line, I create that culture in the company. And guess what happened? One day I arrived to the company, and they told me, Harry, we don't need you. Go home. I'm like, what? You don't even need paper in the photocopy? You don't want me to come? I said, you don't need to come here. And that's the day that I have my freedom, you know?
That's it.
And it was amazing. I found out that the people that I hired, they were all better than me at everything, even finding solutions, even picking the best solution. And I want to do it out of self-preservation. This is how I did it, because I'm thinking these people are gonna kill me. You know, I'm only one person. You know, I got the clients on the other side. I also hired one person. I said, listen, you are Harry. Yeah, my manager. Yeah, she was a girl. I said, look, her name was Eva. I said, Eva, you are Harry. Yeah. So what that mean? All these people want to talk to me. They will speak to you, and that's it. You need to sort this out. I don't know what they want to speak with me, and I don't want to know. Whatever they want, you talk to them. You sort this out. So, and Richard, is beautiful when you open that door of that prison, and you can experience freedom, because you're gonna be more happy. You're gonna have more energy. You're gonna have all ideas, but I did it out of self-preservation, and I did something empiric. I didn't have, like, now, clearly you have a system and you have a way that you can coach people how to open the door and how to get out of prison. Yeah. So, but there are some people that the ego is so strong that they prefer to be inside the prison that ask Richard for help to get me my freedom. So what message do you have for those entrepreneurs?
Well, someone's going to have to show them the way. Once you tell them, well, you're in love with misery. That's what you're in love with. That's your mistress. Your mistress is this business. This is what draws you in, man. You're sneaking around on your wife with this business. Okay. It'll call you and you'll go. It'll call you at 10 o'clock at night. You'll go.
Absolutely.
It'll call you at 5 a.m. You'll go. That's a mistress. Okay. And if you're a woman, it's a Mr. I don't know what they call it. but I'm just saying, like, that's the realization you have to have. Like this, no, you're serving the business. It doesn't serve you. It needs to serve you. Right. That's the whole thing. Just like you said, by accident, you figured out, and we call it the 3S. It's situation, right? Solutions, and then suggestions. So here's the situation. Here's my 3 solutions. And here's my suggestion for which one to use.
Wow,
that completes the circuit.
So see, Richard, how organized you have everything. I wish I met you a long time ago, man. You will save me a lot of headache, a lot of trial and error.
but if these people who are trapped in here would just start to think that way, they have to be a systems thinker. How do I make something that someone can run? How do I make this run myself? If you're all that genius to have this business and do everything, okay, you're not a genius. Okay. You're not, because you haven't figured out that there's a lot better people out there to do all this stuff than you ever will be. You may be good at one good thing, but I guarantee you, if you're the guy, the number one guy, and someone is 95% as good as you can still bring them on, let them do the job, and I guarantee your customers won't know the difference. And if you think they will, train them up the next 5% so he's 100% and you're done. Right? That's what you have to look, and it's actually a very small time investment.
Follow us for more interviews with the world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.